up, Fairfield Woods Middle School? Welcome to another episode of Inside the Woods. Today we're going to be going inside the cafeteria and checking out what the cafeteria staff does and have some interviews with some of the grade CAF staff.
Absolutely, and you guys are going to see exactly how you get your lunch every single day and what goes on, let's say, behind the scenes before you get your lunch. All right, let's head into the episode.
So at this point, the head of operations here at Woods, along with one of the head cooks in the cafeteria, have laid out all the breakfast options. It's coming towards the end. It's around 7:55, and breakfast does end at 7:57 here at Woods. So the last people are coming to pick up their breakfast, which in this case was bagels, cream cheese, some cereal, some waffles, and some pears and other fruit. So as these last people leave, you can kind of see how this breakfast is so nicely laid out by our expert cafeteria staff here at Woods.
Okay, now it is about 8 o'clock. The breakfast wave just completed here at the FWMS cafeteria, and we will be back at around 9:50 to watch the staff prepare for lunch, and then we'll get an interview with the head of operations here at Woods, Miss Janine. Peace out.
2 hours later.
We're back here again, right outside the cafeteria. It is now about 9:55 a.m. and they are preparing for the 10:20 a.m. 6th grade lunch shift. So we're going to go watch from the sideline and kind of watch them prepare for the first lunch wave of the morning. Okay, now we're here with the head of operations, kind of here at the FWMS cafeteria, Miss Janine. Miss Janine, welcome to Inside the Woods. Thank you for letting us do this afternoon.
Good morning. How are you?
So, can you tell us a little bit about your job and day-to-day, what you do here in the cafeteria?
Prepare lunch for the kids every day. Chicken patties, spicy patties, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, tacos, deli, a variety of stuff.
So what would I say the hardest part of your job is when you're serving all these kids, hundreds of kids at once? What's the hardest part of your job?
Maintaining to make sure everyone is happy.
Yeah, and is there any particular struggles that you face throughout the day?
No.
No, nothing?
No.
And can you tell us a little bit about how you got to this position as, the head of this operation?
Well, I started out as a cook, and then I moved up to be the manager.
Okay, and do you really enjoy your job here as manager?
I love it. I love feeding the children. I love making everyone happy.
And what would you say your absolute favorite part of your job is?
Knowing that the children are happy.
So right now,
Perfect.
like I
Thank you
said,
so much,
we're preparing for the 6th grade lunch wave. As you can see over there, it looks like they're preparing some broccoli for the lunch service. And it looks like there's some kind of meat going on there. And that looks like that delicious cheese sauce we get our tacos served with every Friday. Usually we'll build you up. We can't actually go all the way inside the cafeteria for this period, but we can walk here onto the lunch line area
So this is kind of what the cafeteria looks like in the 20-30 minutes leading up to the lunch wave. We have the oranges nicely laid out and the salads laid out. We're actually going to interview someone who made those salads in just a couple of moments. As you can see, the cold sections that have freezers under them to keep all the cold warm are getting colder. The computers are soon to be logged on to. And then over here we have the warmers getting heated and more salads that have already been prepared. In addition to that, over here we can see those warmers with those really hot water in them, and that's how it keeps stuff like our taco meat warm every day. And we can see Isaac is over there making tater tots. Let's jump to an interview with him right now.
FWMS. I'm now here with one of the FWMS cafeteria workers, Mr. Isaac. Mr. Isaac, welcome to Inside the Woods.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me today.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about your day-to-day life?
I usually like to start my day early, so I'm usually here around 7 to get everything prepped up. So once I touch down at 7, I usually come around, see what goes on, what food that needs to be put out. We put them out for the kids to enjoy, and then after that, I see whatever food or things that's left over, I like to refill them and have them refreshed. So whenever kids come back, whether they want seconds or thirds or fourths, so it's there available for the kids.
So what do you think the hardest part of your job is?
The hardest part of my job is usually, waking up or trying to fit everything task at hand. But other than that, my job is pretty straightforward, and I really enjoy working here.
What are some of the more challenging things when working with middle schoolers?
The most challenging is the rush hours when the kids like to come up and try to grab as much food and try to get out as quickly as they can. So I try to keep myself focused and center pace to, help every kid's need as I can.
Isaac, we appreciate you doing this. One last question. Really break down exactly what you do here for Woods, how you really help.
Okay, I'm mostly here doing the pizza line. I serve pepperoni, all topping types of pizza. I make sure the kids have their pizza, and no problem.
Totally fine.
I make sure the kids have their pizza in a most efficient way, and I make sure the snack carts are filled up with a bunch of variety of different snacks for the kids to have. And I also food prep as well. So I make sure the food is prepped and make sure everything is good and up to date, so the kids will have a healthy and happy meal with their lunches.
Yep, that was a great interview with one of our staffs here. And now we're going to take a break from recording for a minute. And at about 10:15, 10:17, we're going to come back on and we're going to see as the food gets put out right ahead of the starting lunch wave at 10:23.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys, we're back about 10 minutes later. Now they actually should start putting the lunch up on the line. So let's go check that out.
So at this point, you can see everything's coming together with the tacos, your lettuce, you have the tater tots being prepared, and people are finally flowing into the cafeteria. Now, as everybody gets settled, let's take a minute to check out the lunch line and kind of see what's up when people are inside.
Okay, now we're outside door 3. Let's go check it out. It's chicken wings today. Let's go check it out. Come on in.
So at this point, everybody's just getting their lunch and picking up all the food and vegetables. Now, let's jump ahead in time once more and talk to Chase.
2 hours later.
Hey everybody, Chase Coburn for Fairfield Woods Middle School. We're soon to do an interview with Oscar, who works in the cafeteria here at Fairfield Woods. Let's see. Fairfield Woods. Oscar, please explain to us what exactly you do here on a day-to-day basis.
Well, on a day-to-day basis, I actually do a lot of kitchen preparation work. Also, I do a lot of salads, and also I do a lot of things in the kitchen. So that the students can have a wonderful and healthy, nutritious meal. That is what it's all about here at the school.
That's amazing. How did you get this opportunity to work here, and how much have you enjoyed being here at Woods?
It's a good experience, and it brings a good environment for the kids, and it goes a lot of good culture. You get to meet a lot of new people. It's a wonderful experience, to be honest with you.
Here during the 7th period lunch lane, how chaotic, I know you haven't been here too long, but how chaotic does it get when you have a line way out the door for food and you guys need to restock food? How chaotic is it during a lunch period?
Well, it is chaotic, but as a team, the most important thing is to be one step ahead. Because sometimes a lot of students keep watching in. We gotta get everything prepared and according to plan. So if we work together, we get everything on time and everything's on demand. To be honest with you, so we have to be really prepared at all times.
Absolutely. Oscar, thank you so much for doing this. Good luck the rest of your time here at Woods. All right, so that was just our interview with Oscar. Here is Arav for some more coverage on exactly what goes on in the cafeteria here at Fairfield Woods.
Okay, with that, we've gotten the lunch done. We've gotten a couple of interviews, lunch wave. It's been a great episode of Inside Woods. Thank you all for joining me today. And with that, you guys know the drill. Alongside cameramen Nathan Van Dorp, Ian Van Dorp, and First Shaw. Have a great day. Peace out.